What's up, everyone? Welcome to a bonus edition of the Flame Entertainment and Sports. On this specific episode, I'm going to be throwing out some different ideas I have within the reality TV world. First off, I want to start off with the Traitors. I have specific people who I think should be cast for the next season of the Traitors, starting off with Val, who is from Dancing with the Stars, Val Chmerkovskiy, one of the all-time great pros in the history of Dancing with the Stars. I feel that Val will be the greatest leader of faithful and Traitors history. So I want to make sure to put that out there for whoever's casting this show. I think you guys should definitely take a look at Val because I think he'll do an incredible job. As I said, I call him the greatest leader of faithful of all time. I think he'll overpass certain figures such as Dylan Efron and Pilot Pete, just to name a few. Followed by Val, I would love to see Matt James picked as the Bachelor Nation representative for the next season of the Traitors. Of course, Matt, years ago during COVID, actually, he got famous for being in the quarantine crew alongside his best friend Tyler Cameron. Eventually, that led to him being casted as the Bachelor. I believe Matt will be a great representative of Bachelor Nation on this show because I feel he's a super likable personality. He's easy to get along with. He's super charismatic, and he's just a fun and funny guy all around. So those are my two suggestions as of right now for next season of the Traitors: Val from Dancing with the Stars and Matt James from The Bachelor. And now to move on to another reality idea I have. This is specifically for the Bachelor franchise. So following watching the first episode of Bachelor Mansion Takeover, which premiered this past Monday, and we talked about on our latest episode here on the podcast. So make sure go check out our latest episode to hear my full thoughts on that premiere episode of the show. I thought of different ideas throughout watching this Bachelor Mansion Takeover. I truly believe that the Bachelor could utilize some of their former contestants to build different shows where we have different contestants from the whole history of the Bachelor franchise living together in a house. My first idea so far is to have basically a group of contestants living in the same house for a couple weeks. And basically, these are my main targets so far for who I think should be casted. So once again, I'm going to mention Matt James. I just suggested him for the Traitors. I'm going to suggest him for this Bachelor spinoff type of show. So I want Matt James and Tyler Cameron, the longtime best friend duo, at the top of this cast for this Bachelor spinoff show. And also from Tyler's season of The Bachelorette, which of course is Hannah Brown's season, I want Dylan Barbour and Grant Eckel. Grant Eckel is someone not a lot of people talk about or know about, but I feel if people were to go back to rewatch Hannah's season of The Bachelorette, you'd notice that Grant Eckel is actually a super funny personality. I feel like he got along with the majority of the people in the house. And the person I remember the most that Grant would always be shown alongside is another contestant that I would want casted on this show. And that is Dylan Barbour, who is also from Hannah Brown's season of The Bachelorette, as I mentioned. So yeah, so far we had Matt James, Tyler Cameron, Grant Eckel, and Dylan Barbour for this Bachelor spinoff show. As of right now, that's all I have in terms of that idea. But those are just four main cast members that I would love to see on our TV screens together. And then another idea I have for one of the episodes of that specific show is to do some sort of reuniting of the famous quarantine crew, which of course included Matt James, Tyler Cameron, Hannah Brown, and then some of their other friends, including Brown Bear. We had Kate, Olivia, and then we had Austin and Ryan, who are Tyler Cameron's brothers. So I would love for that specific show to do one episode where you reunite the whole quarantine crew together. So yeah, that's why this is a bonus episode, because I knew it was going to be short. And these are just ideas that I'm just at the beginning of right now. They're not full thought out and planned out ideas. But with that said, I just wanted to make sure to put out my thoughts out there with these ideas, because you never know. Someone watches this and perhaps, gain some more ideas from what I first put out. I think that'd be pretty cool. So you could kind of call this a rough draft, and maybe someone else comes in and makes it a final draft, and we make it come to life on the Traitors and within the Bachelor franchise as well. So yeah, if you guys have any thoughts on those ideas that I have, or if you want to give us any of your thoughts for the Traitors or the Bachelor, and you're watching here on YouTube, make sure to comment down here below, drop your thoughts below. You could also reach out to us with your thoughts on Instagram and TikTok at the flame_ES. Make sure to follow us on there as well. We'd really appreciate it. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music. We appreciate it all. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this bonus reality TV idea episode of the Flame Entertainment and Sports. Until next time, everyone, take care.